Frank Robinson was raised up athletically by a legendary high school coach named George Powell. Coached basketball and baseball at McClymonds High School in West Oakland, California. First meeting Powell at age 14, Frank Robinson was put on his American Legion team, and at age 15, he hit the triple that won the local championship for the American Legion team just after his 15th birthday. At the high school, Frank Robinson was a teammate of Bill Russell in 1952 in basketball, and the leading scorer on the basketball team in 1953. In 1953, here's your outfield at McClymonds High School: Frank Robinson, Veda Pinson, and Kurt Flood. Robinson said there was no man who taught him more baseball than George Powell. After high school, he was signed by the Reds, where he became the 1956 National League Rookie of the Year with 38 homers and scored 122 runs. And in 1957, he hit .322 and played in his first National League All-Star game. Hello everybody, this is Apba Brian with Apba Baseball Classics, bringing to you game number 26 of the 1957 Double Elimination Tournament. Today's game is the 1957 Kansas City Athletics and the 1957 Cincinnati Reds. The A's are 2-1, Reds are 3-1. This is an elimination game. Joe DeMaestri steps into the batter's box against Don Gross. Let's do the bullpen roll for Don Gross. He rolls a 15, which is his C stuff, his worst stuff. And let's do the bullpen roll for the starting pitcher for the Kansas City A's. That's Ned Garver. He rolls a 9, that's his B stuff. Column 2. So we'll be reading column 3 on Don Gross, column 2 on Ned Garver. Here's the pitch to Joe DeMaestri. We will read the red die first. 1-1 is going to be a ground ball to the shortstop. That's how today's game begins, with 1 out. Roller to Roy McMillan. Here's Vic Power, first baseman of the Kansas City A's. 46 is, check the ballpark, 6, right-handed batter. That's a foul ball. We'll roll again. Now 3-6, that goes to the pitcher's card. That's going to be a fly ball to the left fielder, Frank Robinson. He is under it, pats the glove, and makes the catch. 2 outs. Hector Lopez. And I just dropped the dice on the floor. All right, that will mean a re-roll. That was a chance to clean behind the refrigerator, so to speak. I found 2 or 3 dice, a few card guards, an 8x10 picture. The last dice I found was the one I'm using. And here we go with the re-roll. 13 is a ground ball to third base. So 3 up and 3 down for the Athletics in the first. Reds are coming to bat and they'll score. This is Ned Garver's second start in the tournament. The first start was not so good. He lost to the St. Louis Cardinals 9-1 in round 1. Here is Johnny Temple stepping into the right side of the batter's box for the Cincinnati Reds. 3-3 is going to be a leadoff single to left field for Johnny Temple. Reds have a man on with no outs. Temple is a threat to steal. He stole 19 bases in 1957. McMillan is an A hit and run guy. I think we'll do the hit and run routine. We'll start the runner. We roll two six-sided dice together. Here's the pitch to McMillan. 10 is a ground ball to third base. Runner goes to second. Play made by the third baseman Hector Lopez. 1 down. Here is Frank Robinson, 322 hitter, 29 home runs. His home runs went down by 9 in 57, but his batting average went up by 32 points in 57 from 290 to 322. Here's a pitch to Frank Robinson. 5-5 is going to be a double, and the runner on second will score the first run of the game. RBI double for Frank Robinson. Reds go up top of the A's, 1-0. Robinson, career-wise, stole 205 bases. He stole 10 in 57. Here's George Crowe, the first baseman. The pitch by Garver, 65, was off the home run card. That's going to be a drive. It might be, it could be, it is out of here, a 2-run home run by George Crowe. And the Reds say, welcome to Crosby, 3-0. Gus Bell. All right, 13 is a fly ball to center field. The center fielder is under it, and Bob Cerv makes the catch. 2 away. Catcher Ed Bailey. Six roll. There's a drive by Ed Bailey. It might be. It could be. It is over the right field wall for a home run. 2 homers in the first inning. It's 4-0 Reds. And they have jumped all over Ned Garver. Wally Post. For 41 is a out, and that is a ground ball back to Garver. He throws to first. 3 outs, but not until Cincinnati plates Temple, Robinson, Crowe, and Bailey. They lead 4-0 going to the second inning. All right, Gus O'Neill will lead off for the A's in the top of the second inning. Kansas City scored 11 runs in their last tournament game against the Cleveland Indians. They're going to need that kind of a Herculean effort today. Again, probably. 65 is off the 65 of the pitcher Don Gross. That's a drive. It might be. It could be. It is out of here, and Gus O'Neill goes deep for the Athletics. 4-1 Cincinnati. Here's the catcher, Hal Smith. Base hit for Smith. 303 hitter in 57. Puts him at first. He's a fast runner for a catcher, but only stole 2 bases in 57. Here is Bob Cerv. .26 is a base hit off a left-hander, a single to center field. The center fielder is Bell. He's a 1-3 chance to throw the runner out at third. We're not going to try it, since the A's were already 3 runs down. First and second, nobody out. Here's Lou Schizas. Sacrifice number is 4. But if they get past Hunter, I'd probably go to a pinch hitter. Let's bunt. Here's the pitch to Schizas. He squares around. Doesn't get it down. 5 is over his 4 rating. Here's the pitch to Schizas, swinging away. 6-3 is a out, a ground ball to shortstop. With runners on first and second, it's going to be a double play if the runner is slow. He's not. So it's the fielder's choice. Smith goes to third, serves out at second, 6-4. And Skeezis is on first. One down. Billy Hunter. That's a base hit for Billy Hunter. Has hit the center field. A single. That scores Smith. 4-2. The runner will go to he'll hold at second because there's a 1-3 chance to throw him out at third. But if he gets a third, he could score on a fly ball. Yeah, I think I'll take that shot. 1-3. Here he goes. Here's a throw from Gus Bell. He is out. Out at third. 8-5. 2 outs. Meanwhile, Hunter goes to second on the throw. Timeout. Kansas City will bring on a pinch hitter for Ned Garver. He was ineffective in the first inning, gave up 4 runs on 4 hits. Arnie Portocarrero is warming in the Kansas City bullpen. He'll pitch the second inning. Woody Held will step into the batter's box and pinch hit for Kansas City. Here's a stretch and a pitch to Woody Held. 5-2 is the strikeout and defense check. And it's too high for the strikeout number, but it's going to be an error on the Cincinnati first baseman, George Crowe. Runners will be at first and third. First time up, here's the pitch from Don Gross to Maestri. On one, that's going to be a ground ball soft roller back to the pitcher, Gross. He throws the first. 3 outs, but the A's score twice. At the bottom of the second, Cincinnati 4, Kansas City 2. All right, let's start with the bullpen roll for Arnie Portocarrero, see what kind of stuff he has. He rolls on 8. That's going to be his B stuff. Don Hook steps in the box for Cincinnati. Six-3 will go to Portocarrero's card. That's going to be a ground ball to the second baseman. He is Billy Hunter. He's got it. Throws to first. 1 down. Now the pitcher, Don Gross. One 6 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Portocarrero has retired the first 2 Reds. That's got to be refreshing for Kansas City manager Harry Kraft. Here's Johnny Temple. Temple led off the game with a single and scored. 6-3 is a 11. That's going to be a ground out to the third baseman. Hector Lopez makes the play for Kansas City, and Temple is retired. 5-3. 3 up and 3 down for the Reds. We go to the top of the third. 4-2 Cincinnati. Vic Power will lead off the top of the third for Kansas City. He is from Puerto Rico and was mentored originally by former Negro Leaguer Quincy Troop. Troop also played with the Indians. Here's the pitch to Vic Power. That's a defense check. 52 chart. Right field error number is Wally Post. Error number is 4. He makes the play. 1 away. Hector Lopez. Six 1 goes to the column 3 chart. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Lopez goes down on strikes. He's 0 for 2. Gus Zernial, who started the scoring for Kansas City with a home run in the second inning. And 35 is a base hit for Zernial, a single to center field. Gus Zernial's 2 for 2. Here is Hal Smith. And 23 is a swing and a miss by Smith. A's are retired in the third. We go to the bottom of the third. Cincinnati 4, Kansas City 2. All right, Roy McMillan leads off for the Reds. Kind of a light-hitting shortstop. Good defender. 51 is a air check on the shortstop of Kansas City. DeMaestri is a 4. And he commits an error, flubs that ground ball by McMillan. He's 6. That's the first error of the A's today. They committed 4 errors in their last game, when they scored 11 runs in. So McMillan is at first. Frank Robinson. The stretch and the pitch by Portocarrero. 6-5 goes off the home run card. And that's a 1 through 13. It's above the 13 at 15. And that's a deep drive to left field, but caught on the warning track by Gus O'Neill. 1 away. George Crowe, whose ball in the first inning did go far enough. He hit a 2-run home run. Here's the pitch to powerful George Crowe. 1-1 is an out. Ground ball to second base. With a runner on first, that's going to be a 1 on the white dice, indicates a fielder's choice is out at second. 4-6. Crow's the runner at first. Gus Bell. 2 outs. Pitch to Gus Bell is a 45. That's going to be a fly ball out to right field. 3 outs for the Reds. We go to the top of the fourth. Cincinnati 4 and Kansas City 2. The A's have Bob Serve, Lou Skizas, and Billy Hunter scheduled a hit in the top of the fourth inning for Kansas City. They trail by 2. 6-4 is an out. That's a ground ball to third base. Don Hope makes the play, 1 away. Lou Skizas. 1-1 is a ground ball to third base as well. Hope makes that play, 2 outs. Billy Hunter. And Billy Hunter rolls a 6-3. That's going to be out on column 3. Fly ball to center field. Caught by Gus Bell. 3 up and 3 down for the A's. We're at the bottom of the fourth. Reds 4, A's 2. All right, the 6'3" Arnie Portocarrero, pitcher for Kansas City, returns to the mound for the bottom of the fourth inning. He had a 3.92 earned run average in 57. Was traded to Baltimore in 58, and he won 15 games for the Orioles in 58, which was his best season. Here's a pitch to Ed Bailey leading off for the Reds. 3-3 is a base on balls. Bailey takes first. A slow runner at first base. Not a threat to steal, though he did steal 5 bases. Wally Post. Here's the pitch to Post. 3-4. Portocarrero's B column is a single to center field, and Bailey goes to third. Reds start off the fourth with runners on the corners, nobody out, and Don Hoke, the 8th place hitter, coming to bat. He is a 4 bunt number for sacrifice. I have not tried a squeeze play in Fall Classic Baseball. I haven't tried a squeeze play in Apba Baseball because it's downright risky. It doesn't have a very high success rate. But let's look at the squeeze here for Fall Classic Baseball. Suicide squeeze. Pretty much as a sacrifice. If the batter gets the bunt down, the runner on third scores. Unless rolls a 6, pop out, double play. So one to 4. I'm going to give it a shot, even though there's no outs. Let's see what the bunter. Gross is a 1 to 5. Let's wait for him. I'm not going to give it a shot just yet. Here's the pitch to Don Hoke. The infield is playing back, hoping for a double play. 1-4 is going to be a ground ball to second base. Billy Hunter goes to the shortstop at second, over to first. It's a 4-6-3 double play. Bailey scores. 5-2 Reds, no RBI on the double play. That clears the bases. And we won't have a shot at doing the suicide squeeze. Looking for that opportunity, though. Here's Don Gross. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's the end of the 4th inning. Reds add 1. 5-2 Cincinnati. We're using the playmat from Bases Loaded Baseball. I don't suppose I'll ever play that game the way the rules are, but I like their base runners and I like their bases and field. Used the scoreboard yesterday. I'm not too happy with it. I don't like writing the score down on the scoreboard. I think it's easier to see the scoreboard I traditionally use. Here's Don Gross pitching to his counterpart, Arnie Portocarrero, to lead off the top of the 5th inning for Kansas City, now down by 3 runs. 2-3 is a swing and miss, strike 3 by Portocarrero, 1 down. That's the first strikeout for Don Gross. Now at the top of the order in Joe DeMaestri. 42 is a base on balls to DeMaestri. He's been on base twice. Let's get the right helmet out there. SBS 17, his jump number is 2. Gross is a weak-armed left-hander. So let's see what his jump number is. It would be 1 to 2. All right, first let's do DeMaestri's jump. Doesn't get it. Here's the pitch to Vic Power. He's going to hit and run. So I'll add the 2 numbers. That's a 4 for Vic Power on the hit and run chart. That's going to be a single for Vic Power. Base hit to right field. The runner goes to third. Successful hit and run for Kansas City. No outs them on the corners. Maybe they'll try a suicide squeeze. Lopez is a .294 hitter with no outs. We'll let him swing away. Cincinnati will play for double play depth. Here's the pitch to Hector Lopez. 54 is a 54 chart. That's the unusual play with men on base. Men on base, wild pitch or pass ball. If it's within the range of 16, it's not. Ball 1. Now the defense chart, 52, is checking the second baseman for errors. Johnny Temple's a 6. That's an error on Johnny Temple. Go to the exotic air chart. All right, the exotic air chart is this chart here. Ball rolls right through the legs of second baseman Johnny Temple. So DeMaestri scores. And Vic Power will go to third. 5-3 Reds. And first and third, Johnny Temple just too hasty at second base. Didn't take a knee to block that ground ball. It's going to cost the Reds a run on what could have been a double play ball. Here is Gus Zernial. 1 out, first and third. "5-3 is an air chart. That's a range chart. Check on the infielder, shortstop. McMillan's a 10. The roll is a 15. That's out of his range. That's a base hit to left field. Lopez scores. Zernial is 3 for 3. Or excuse me, Power scores. Zernial's 3 for 3, and Lopez will go to third base. Or run, that would be run with risk. I think he'll stay at second. Lopez will stay at second. Here's Hal Smith. Now 5-4. "31, base hit by Hal Smith. That's going to be a base hit to left field. Second to home. Try with an assist. There's only 1 out. Bases loaded. Left fielder's assist rating is 4, so 1 through 4 would be out trying to score on Frank Robinson. We're not going to take that chance. Kansas City has Millen on every base. Smith is at first base. Zernial's at second. Lopez at third, and Bob Surf steps up to the plate. Timeout. Manager Bertie Tebbis comes out to the mound. He's going to bring in reliever Raul Sanchez, a right-hander, 3-2 in 1957. This is his bullpen role. He's bringing his B stuff to the mound. And now Bob Surf steps up for Kansas City. 1 down, bases loaded. Here's the pitch. Infield's playing back, hoping for a double play. 55 on 15 roll. That's going to be a single to center field for Bob Surf that scores Lopez. Ties the game. Zernial will go to third. Smith the second. RBI for Bob Surf. Zernial is a slow runner. No, he's average. So runners go to from first to third. Second to home if a weaker average arm. In center field, Gus Bell has average. So actually a 2-run score. And Smith goes to third. 6-5 Kansas City. Those runs are charged to Gross. Still responsible for Hal Smith. Here's Lou Schizas. Well, when the A's fell behind 4-0, we said it's going to take another Herculean effort like the last game. When they scored 11 runs, here they've got 6. In the 5th inning, Lou Schizas swinging from the right side of the batter's box. 1-2. That's a line drive to left field. And Smith will tag and score. RBI for Schizas. 2 outs. It's 7-5 Kansas City. And that run's charged to Gross. Except for it's an unearned run. So Gross gives up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs earned. Or 4 runs earned. Take that back. Here's Arnie Portocarrero, 2 outs now. 5-3 is a range check on the second baseman. That's Johnny Temple. He doesn't get to it. That's going to be an infield hit for the pitch for timeout. Billy Hunter should be the batter, and that's going to be an infield single for Billy Hunter. Serve goes to second. Hunter's at first, and now the pitcher, Porter Carrera. A's have batted around in this inning. There's the pitch to Arnie Porter Carrera. 54 is the unusual play chart. With men on base, refer to wild pitch rating, and it is going to be a wild pitch. Runners move up. Second and third with 2 outs. .31 is a base hit off Sanchez. That's a hit to right field. Okay, so the pitcher gets in on the activity. Runner on third scores. Runner on second scores. If he's fast. So he goes to third. He doesn't score. So it's 8-5. 1 RBI for the pitcher, Porter Carrera. Top of the order. There is Joe DeMaestri. 11th batter in the inning to pitch to DeMaestri. 55 is going to be a single for DeMaestri. Base hit to right field. Runner on third scores. And Porter Carrera goes to second. 9-5 Kansas City. Here's Vic Power. .32 is an out. Ground ball back to the pitcher, 1-3. But Kansas City scores 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 runs in the 5th inning, and they lead 9-5. Top of the Reds order for the bottom of the 5th inning. Suddenly they're down by 4 runs. They have a powerful offense. This game is not over yet. Here's Johnny Temple. 1-3 is a base on balls for Johnny Temple. Roy McMillan, even 4 runs down. I'm a unrepentant base stealer. I might steal second here. Porter Carrera has a weak arm. He's right-handed, so his chances to keep him from getting a jump is 1-2. Temple's jump number is 3. He gets the jump. Now the pitcher, 1-2, he wouldn't get a jump. He does get the jump. There he goes. Success rate is 16. Catcher Smith is average arm, so that doesn't affect the 16, 1-16. And he is safe, and I think there's going to be an error on that 1 roll. So if we check the catcher's error rating, which is 1-2, re-roll, see if he throws it away. He does. It's a bad throw, and Temple takes third on the air, E2. Stolen base and error, nobody out, runner on third. I'm not going to try a suicide squeeze here because we've got three chances of getting in from third. Here's the pitch to Roy McMillan. The infield is going to play in. 56 is a strikeout off the pitcher's card. Big strikeout for Portocarrero. Frank Robinson. Infield is going to play in again. That's a single for Robinson. Base hit to left field. Scores Temple. Frank Robbie is 2 for 3 with a single and a double. It's 9-6. And we're not going to mess around. He's got a chance to steal. Frank Robinson's jump number is 1-2. Let's see if he can get the jump. He doesn't. George Crowe, powerful first baseman for the Reds, former Negro Leaguer. I think he played with the Memphis Red Sox. 21 is a ground ball to first base. And runner goes to second because of the one roll here. Robinson's at second. There's 2 outs. Gus Bell, the center fielder. Gus Bell is 0 for 2 today, 2 flyouts. Here's a stretch and a pitch to Bell. 6-1 is a out, ground ball to second base, 4-3. That's the end of the Reds' half of the 5th. They score. A's 9, Reds 6. Hector Lopez leads off for Kansas City. He'll be facing probably not Sanchez. Hold on a minute. Right-hander Art Feller will be pitching for Cincinnati. It's all right-handed lineup today for the A's. He rolls a 7, which is column B. And now Hector Lopez steps in the box for Kansas City, up by 3. 6-6 roll. 16 is going to be a 2-base hit for Hector Lopez. Here's Gus Zernial. One 4 is a ground ball to shortstop. The runner will hold at second. 1 down. Hal Smith. And let's see, Hal Smith is 2 for 3, 2 singles and a strikeout. 4-6 is ballpark card. 16 is a foul out to the first baseman. Caught there by George Crowe, and now Bob Serve. 2 outs. Lopez still at second after that leadoff double. 56 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. 3 outs for the A's. We go to the bottom of the 6th, 9-6, Kansas City. Marty Portocarrero comes back out to pitch in the 6th inning. He has pitched pretty well, restored some order for the A's after that disastrous 4-run first inning. He's given up 2 runs. Both were batters that he walked. He's at his point of fatigue, so one more bad thing happens to him, he goes to a column D, which is pretty brutal, but see how far he can go. Here's Gus Bell leading off the last of the 6th. That's a ground ball to first base. Big power flips to Portocarrero Coving. 1 down. Catcher had Bailey. .44 is a base hit, and so that's the point of fatigue. Now for Portocarrero, timeout. Right-hander Wally Burnett will be called in to pitch for Kansas City. Here's his bullpen role. It's a 9, so he'd be working off his second column. And Wally Post steps in for Cincinnati. 1 out. Nope, Post is on first. 1 out, Post on first. Don Hoke, the third baseman and 8th place hitter, is the hitter. 1-3 is a base on balls 1 to 5. The roll is 5 on the 20-sided dice, so it's a walk. Here's the pitcher, Art Fowler. Or not. All right, pitch hitting specialist Smokey Burgess will be called on the pitch hit for the pitcher. Left-handed batter against Wally Burnett. 1 out, 2 on. Here's the pitch to Smokey Burgess from Wally Burnett. 1-5 is a fly ball to left field. Burgess is out, and now Johnny Temple. Three, 6 off column B is a ground ball to the shortstop. Joe DeMaestri is up with it, throws the first. 3 outs. Reds threaten but don't score. We go to the top of the 7th. 9-6, Kansas City. Reliever Tom Ecker will toe the rubber for Cincinnati, but first his bullpen roll for the top of the 7th inning is 20. That's not his best stuff. Lou Schizas will lead off for Kansas City in the top of the 7th inning. 3-run lead for the A's. Here's the pitch to Schizas. 13 is a ground ball to third base. 1 away. Play made by Don Hoke. Billy Hunter. One, 3. That's a same thing. Roll out to third. 2 outs. And now the pitcher, Wally Burnett. See how many batters he's rated to pitch to. He could pitch to 16 batters in relief. Here's the pitch to the pitcher. 3-3 is a base hit to right field by Wally Burnett. Base hit the other way. Slow runner at first. That boy runs the jacket out to the pitcher. Here's Joe DeMaestri. 1-4-3. Has scored twice and stole a base. 52 chart is pitcher for an error. Let's see. It's going to be Ecker's error rating is 6. The roll is 10. Makes the play. 3 outs for Kansas City in the 7th. We go to the last of the 7th. A's 9 and Reds 6. Wally Burnett returns to the mound to pitch the bottom of the 7th inning. He's working off column 2. Roy McMillan steps into the box for Cincinnati. 4-4 is a single for Roy McMillan, a base hit to center field in front of the center fielder, Bob Serve. McMillan turns first and goes back to first. No outs. Fast runner at first base, Frank Robinson. .23 for Frank Robinson is a strikeout. He's 2 for 4 on the day. Brings up George Crowe. Homered in the first. Five is a ground ball back to the pitcher, Burnett. And let's see if we're on first. That is a 1-6-3 double play. Inning double play. We go to the top of the 8th. The A's 9 and the Reds 6. Vic Power is 1 for 4. He'll lead off for Kansas City. Very good fielding first baseman, and normally had a good bat, but not one of his best years in 52. 22 is going to be a base hit, though, here for Vic Power. He is 2 for 5 on the day. Not a threat to steal. Average runner at first, Hector Lopez. Five, 6 to Lopez is off Akers' B column, or C column rather, and it's a strikeout. 1 out. And Gus Zernial. "14 is a line drive to center field. 2 outs. At least he got in the air and didn't roll into a double play. I'm glad about that if you're an A's fan. Here is Hal Smith. 42 is a fly ball to right field. Wally Post is under it and makes the catch. The A's are brushed aside in the 8th inning. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. 9-6 Kansas City. It'll be Bell, Bailey, and Post in the last of the 8th inning. The Reds are down to their last 6 outs to stay in this tournament. Here's the pitch from Wally Burnett. 4-1. Goes to column B. That's a base on balls. Gus Bell takes first. Did not steal any bases in 57. No threat to go here. Ed Bailey. 31 is a single off Burnett. That's a base hit to center field. Bell will hold at second. First 2 batters on. Here's Wally Post. Rolls a 5-5. That's going to be a double for Wally Post. Like the runner on second scores. That's Gus Bell. Bailey, who is a slow runner, will go to third. RBI, and it's now 9-7. Second and third, no outs. Timeout, Kansas City. All right, manager Harry Kraft's going to bring in Jack Urban to pitch for the Athletics. His bullpen roll is 16. That means he has his C stuff, his worst stuff, column 3. Don Hoke steps in the box for Cincinnati. Second and third, one's in and nobody out. Infield's playing back. 6-3 is the roll. That is a ground ball to shortstop with runners on second and third. Infield is not playing in, so the runners advance, and it's now 9-8. Tying runs at third base. Here it is. Tom Eckers is scheduled better. I've been looking for a chance to squeeze. Here it is. 1-5. He'll get a successful bunt down. It's a 2. It's down in front of the plate. Runner is coming. And, 6. Let's see. On the second roll, batter gets the bunt down. The runner on third scores unless the roll is a 6, in which case the ball is popped up. And the runner is out at third. Scored a double play. So it is popped up to the catcher. And the catcher tags out Wally Post trying to score. 3 outs. Squeeze play didn't work. Reds get 2 runs. It's 9-8 going into the 9th inning. Bob Serve will lead off the 9th inning for the Athletics, who are still up by 1 run. Serve is 2 for 4 in the game. Here's the pitch to Serve. 25 is a line drive to the third baseman, Don Hoke. Hit it on the nose, right at Hoke. 1 down. Lou Skizas. '26 is a an out. That's a ground ball to third. 2 outs. Billy Hunter. Hunter rolls a 6-5, goes to the pitcher 6-5, 1-19. There's a drive by Billy Hunter. It might be, it could be, it's out of here a home run for Hunter, makes it 10-8 Kansas City in the ninth. Big insurance run there. Here's the pitcher, Jack Urban. He's going to stay on and hit for himself. And I don't see why not. He's a 282 hitter as a pitcher. 6-6 roll for Urban. That's a single. Two outs, one on. Here's Joe DeMaestri. DeMaestri has hit for 1 for 4, walked and scored a run. 42 is a, let's see, base on balls. First and second, Kansas City. They might not be done yet. Here's Vic Power. Five-four is an unusual play chart with men on base. 12 is not within the wild pitch range, so it's a ball. Wheels might be coming off Tom Aker. Here's the pitch to Vic Power. That's a double for Vic Power. And runner on second, Garver scores. Makes it 11-8. And let's see what the pitcher does. Or not, see what DeMaestri does. DeMaestri is the average speed runner. That double was to right field, and he scores as well. 2 RBIs for Vic Power, and it is now 12-8 Kansas City. Timeout. The Reds will go from Acker to Hacker. Here's his bullpen roll. It's an 18. It's the C stuff. He's pitching to Hector Lopez. And the A's have scored already 3 runs here in the ninth inning. They've got Vic Power at second base, a average speed runner. Pitch to Hector Lopez. 1-4 is going to be a fly ball to center field. Gus Bell parks under and makes the catch. 3 outs, but the A's increase their lead to 12-8. We go to the last of the ninth. All right, Jack Urban will be pitching to Johnny Temple, Roy McMillan, and Frank Robinson in the ninth inning. He has a 4-run lead. Here's the pitch to Johnny Temple. 25 is a line drive to third base. Hector Lopez makes the play, 1 down. Roy McMillan. One 4 is a fly ball to center field. 2 outs. And now Frank Robinson is the Reds' last hope to stay in this tournament. There's the pitch to Frank Robinson. 45 is a fly ball to left field, caught by Gus Zernial. 3 up and 3 down, and in the ninth, that's the ball game. Kansas City 12, Cincinnati 8. Cincinnati's eliminated. They were a seeded team. Kansas City was not. We'll be back with a wrap-up. Well, it's a Donnybrook here today in Crosley Field. Heavyweight blows back and forth. The A's scored 12 runs, 16 hits, 2 errors. Cincinnati scored 8 runs on 10 hits and 2 errors. There were home runs in the game. First for Kansas City, Gus Zernial had a solo home run in the first inning, and Billy Hunter hit 1 out in the ninth inning. For Cincinnati, there were 2 home runs in the first inning. George Crowe with a 2-run homer, Ed Bailey with a home run. and that was it for Cincinnati. The winning pitcher was Arnie Portocarrero was the winner. 4 1/3 innings pitched, 2 earned runs, 3 hits, 3 strikeouts, and 2 walks. He was a winner. And the loser was Raul Sanchez for Cincinnati. Star of today's game was Gus Zernial. He started the scoring for Kansas City. He went 3 for 5, 2 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. Gus Zernial leading a heavy attack by the A's. The A's have scored 23 runs in their last 2 games. They will play the winner of the St. Louis Cardinals Brooklyn Dodgers elimination game, which is the next game. And love to see a Kansas, well, either one. I'd like to see either one of those games. Anyway, that'll do it for us today. Hope you liked what you saw. If you did, hit the subscribe button. I'm only 2 away from 300 subscribers, and it doesn't cost anything if you subscribe. Hit the like button if you like what you saw. Thanks for watching. Good day and God bless.